All right, guys. So today we got the video. Don't quit in chapter 5. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I already quit.
OG Fortnite. This is the last week that the season will be out, and I have enjoyed every second of it. Whether it's my old friends coming back to the game or playing with new friends and making new. But I also understand that this can't last forever, that Fortnite needs to continue to evolve. And
I don't
know
know,
there's going to be
bro.
a lot of people watching me that are
I
going
think
to disagree.
it
A lot
can
of you
evolve.
guys
It just
came
needs to
back
evolve in
Fortnite
certain
because
ways.
you knew that the OG Island was returning to the game.
Yep,
And
definitely.
look, that is awesome. I was so happy to see Fortnite have a resurgence in popularity within pop culture.
Yeah, for
But
real.
I think now that this season is winding down and we're entering a new era of Fortnite, I think there's a lot to look forward to. But what I'm worried about is so many people getting blinded by negative comments or negative feedback from a chapter that hasn't even come out yet. If it's not OG, we don't want it. And quite frankly, I think
I'm not gonna lie. Now that the chapter came out, bro, it's trash.
that's the
It's
worst
trash.
approach that you could possibly have to a game like Fortnite. Over the last few days, I've been watching different videos from a lot of really good content creators that have been explaining why OG Fortnite has failed in some aspect, or why Fortnite is predatory,
bro. OG
or
Fortnite
just
is the
all
best
these
Fortnite
different
that's
negative
been in,
comments
like,
about the game. But
years, bro.
there's one question that all these videos conveniently forget to ask themselves, which is, did you have fun? Now, look, I'm not going to sit here and
Yeah,
lie to you that
definitely
I
have
don't
fun,
think that
bro.
there are some
Not gonna
aspects of
lie.
OG Fortnite that have just been objectively better than the last 2 seasons. As I've said many
Most
times, there's
odds,
beauty
most,
in
bro,
simplicity,
most of
and Fortnite OG encapsulates that perfectly.
Yep.
But that doesn't mean that I've hated all the new changes that have come to the game either. For those of you who left the game in Chapter 1 or even Chapter 2, you've missed out on so many new additions to this game that have made it more exciting and more fun.
Like what, bro? What has made it more exciting and more fun?
There were some newer weapons that were added which were just objectively better than the
Nah, bro. They kind of made the game broken.
old ones. Does that mean that I want all the old weapons gone in Chapter 5? No. Does that mean that I don't think we should be making any more new weapons for Chapter 5? Also no.
Okay,
I think what
that's
Chapter
valid,
5
that's
needs
valid.
to be is this perfect balance between the old and the new.
Bro, nah. Bro, how old is this video? How old is this video? Hold on. Bro, this video is not even a week old yet, bro, and it's already aged terribly. But nah, bro, if Chapter 5 had been that, a mix of old and new, it would have been great. But it's literally just a shitstorm of new stuff with none of the old game in it, bro. It's not even Fortnite. It's like a mix of Call of Duty, PUBG, and some Apex stuff wearing Fortnite skin. That's what the game feels like.
But more importantly, what we need to do is we need to give Fortnite that opportunity to give us that. And what I want to say to you watching is, don't be a parrot, don't be a bot, don't.
I agree. I agree with him at this point. You got to give it a chance because you never know. You as an individual might like Fortnite. So the new Chapter 5 Fortnite, I mean. So, you know, if you want to give it a shot, give it a shot. Don't quit before giving it a... But, bro, I tried it. No.
Somebody else's opinion become your own. I want you to think this through for yourself. Even when you get to the end of this video, of course, after liking and subscribing to the channel, I don't want to give you the opinion that you need to have. I just want to ask you some simple questions that can help you come to a simple conclusion. I think the issue that I have with the Fortnite community and with a lot of people that give negative critiques on the game is a lot of people forget about what this game is about, which is just having fun. And I can tell that people over the last few weeks have been having a lot of fun. But one thing I've also learned in the last 6 years is that people love to hate Fortnite. I mean, there's a lot of negativity surrounding the game right now. I keep hearing the same arguments over and over again about Chapter 5.
Yeah,
the map looks boring. It's just going to be one big commercial. Oh, we've got Eminem and Lego coming. Epic wants to make money.
I'm not going to lie. I am kind of still excited for the Lego thing. That might be lit.
How does that stop you from having any fun in Fortnite Chapter 5? As a matter of fact, some of those things you mentioned might end up being a net positive for the game. If Epic wants to continue to make money, which they should as a billion-dollar company, wow, imagine that, a billion-dollar company wanted to turn a profit, they're going to need to make the game fun for people. And after seeing the success of OG, maybe they'll realize we need to make some vital changes.
They did not realize that at all. They were like, damn, OG's doing really good? We thought this was just going to be like, not do good at all. Like, I guarantee you Epic thought Fortnite OG was not going to do nearly as good as it did. Probably not even half of what it did.
Once again, Fortnite Chapter 5 needs to be the perfect blend of the old and the new.
If only,
for anybody
bro,
watching this video,
no.
this is the first question that I want you to think about.
Okay,
if you
I'm ready.
have fun this season,
I did.
Why is it that you had fun?
So the first reason, all my old friends came back, bro. Literally, we had a group chat for Fortnite, and it was basically dead, you know? And then all of a sudden, we're all texting, we're all playing together. So my friends. 2, the game went back to what made it good. Simple roots, bro. There's not all this complicated stuff, all this extra items and shit. It's just what made it good.
Is it just because of nostalgia? I would argue not, because nostalgia can only hold your attention for so long.
Exactly, bro. Because if it was nostalgia, we would have gotten to the map and been like, oh, this isn't as good as we remember. No, I got into the map and I was like, yo, this is better than I remember. Oh my God, because now I can actually build and I can hit shots and I'm not on controller anymore.
Now, the most logical answer that a lot of you guys are going to give is, well, it was the meta, it was the loot pool, it was the map. I'd be lying if I said all those things don't play some contributing factor into the success or the enjoyment that you have.
So what reason are you going to give us for it?
I would argue more so that it's two other main factors that allow you to have fun with Fortnite. The first of which is very simple. It's the people that you play with. You probably had a really good squad of people to run with. Maybe some of your old friends came back to experience OG with you, and you were able to reminisce on those good old days while also enjoying the new stuff. All of this is OG Fortnite. This is not the way that it was back then. And whether that's because of the new mechanics or really because the player base is different now, somehow you guys still found a way to have fun, even though there's so many sweats on the island right now. And that last sentence there ties into
But bro, it's never really been about sweats. You know what I mean? Because obviously there's a skill gap. But it's just like the weapon and the way that Epic does updates, bro. Like, they'll make pointless updates that nobody will ask for. And then the stuff that we want changed takes months if it ever gets changed.
My second point, which is improving at the game. If you're someone that returned to Fortnite because of OG and you actually made an effort to get better over the course of this month,
exactly. Like,
the game
if you're playing a game, you definitely gotta be trying to get better. And I think that's what a lot of people
forget about. As much as everybody likes to complain about the sweats, there's something that everyone realizes, even though they don't want to admit it, which is that every video game has sweats. You can't escape that. Anytime a game has been out for a long amount of time, you're going to have skill gaps. You're going to have players over.
Like, if sweats are the main reason you won't play a game, bro, play a single player game, play a story game, play something that's offline where it's just you versus AIs, bro, because there's going to be sweats everywhere
here that are way better than players over here, and that's okay. That's what adds to the fun of the game in many aspects.
That's what makes it a battle royale, bro.
It's a hill to climb. It's an objective to look forward to. It's something to strive towards. And although I'm not trying to convince you to be the next Booga, what I am telling you is that just by improving certain elements or certain aspects of your game, that will in turn make you enjoy Fortnite more. But that's not exclusive to Fortnite. That's with any video game you play. However, if you have a defeatist mentality and you're just going to throw your hands up in the air and say, well, everybody's better than me, I'm never going to get good at this game, so screw it, I don't want to play anymore. Well, the problem isn't Fortnite. The problem is you. And when you go play a different game that has a competitive play style, you're going to run into the same issue. It's up to you to figure out if you want to invest the time and energy into closing that gap or staying the same, just getting
I'm not going to lie, though. Like, a lot of the people that play, especially the older guys, like, they don't have time to get better. They don't have time to put in to get better. Like, the time that they have to play, which is usually like an hour or two every now and then max, is like, I don't want to spend that time practicing and creative. I just want to play the game.
Everybody else in the lobby, the choice is yours. And so now that we've gotten that out of the way and you're starting to think about what makes the game fun to you, I'd like to ask you, what is it about Chapter 5 that you think will not be?
Okay, this is also kind of bad because we're ribbing on this video when it came out 6 days ago, not a week ago, 6 days, and it's already aged terribly. But the movement change was terrible, like a terrible idea, bro. Like, the game just feels so clunky. 2, the weapons and the way they went about implementing like optics and all that stuff, attachments, bro, it's literally just a copy and paste of Call of Duty, which I don't know why Epic thinks we want Call of Duty. We don't want Call of Duty, Epic. If we wanted Call of Duty, we'd go play Call of Duty. We want Fortnite.
Be fun. And
bro, here I am, a grown-ass man, getting in my feelings about this. Like, bruh, I got to do better.
At the very least, don't you think you should give it a shot before
I did, yeah. Definitely give it a chance, guys. I gave it a chance.
I'm not going to sit here and try to convince you that Chapter 5 is going to be really close to OG Fortnite, because I can guarantee you that it's not going to be. But if you give Chapter 5 a chance and start looking at some of the new things that have been added and realize, hey, they've done a lot to change this game over the last 6 years, it might open your eyes to really enjoying it. A lot of the reasons why you were initially...
They've done a lot to change this game over the years, and 90% of it has been bad or detrimental, or the fan base did not enjoy it. And 90% of that stuff they kept in because they were like, nah, we want to do this, blah, blah, blah. So while some changes were good, like the tactical sprint, love that. Come on now. You can't really say anything against that. Sliding, valid. You can't really say anything against that, but they've made so many changes throughout the years that I can't even name, like, Yeah, bro.
The attraction to Fortnite in the first place are still there. It's just that they've transformed or evolved in a new way. Now listen, guys, you're not going to always like every decision that Epic makes with this video game.
Or 90%
I know that I don't.
of them.
Yes, sometimes they genuinely make some bad decisions, but even then, there's still a lot to enjoy. I think one of the...
See, bro, like, for me, I've always been a Fortnite lover. Like, even when the updates were bad, I still played the game, bro, because it still felt like Fortnite at its core, right? A bad version of Fortnite, granted. But this new chapter, bro, doesn't feel like Fortnite at all. Like, I hopped into a game, and I'm just like, what am I playing, bro? What is going on right now? This is not Fortnite.
The aspects that I'm most looking forward to is a new map, because anyone that's come back to OG Fortnite and wanted to play zero builds on this map, I'm just going to be upfront with you.
Yeah, that map is not good for zero
builds. Last 8 months consistently and somewhat competitively. This is not the true zero builds experience. You need to play on a map that was designed for both builds and zero builds. If you're a zero builds player and you've been playing on OG, although it's been really fun at some points, it's not as fun as it was in Chapter 4. Chapter 4 has been peak zero builds.
All right. Granted, that thing for zero build, I don't know anything about. I don't play zero build, but like, let's be honest, guys. The reason Fortnite became popular was building. Like, that's the reason a lot of people like to dunk on it. But if Fortnite came out as a regular battle royale and it came out like zero build, it would not have taken off. It would have been just another PUBG, and it would have, like, you know, whatever.
Even when Zero Builds was first introduced, which was Chapter 3, that map was just a reworked Chapter 1 island. The only map that we've had so far that's been designed for builds and zero builds was the Chapter 4 island. So let's give Epic a chance to make something really amazing for Chapter 5. I know that there are a lot of you guys that really love this game, and even though you're getting ready to give up on it, all I ask is that you just give Chapter 5 a chance. Play it for a few days with some friends.
I don't know if a few days. All I needed was one day, bro.
Don't sit here and try to live in the past of OG, because even if...
Alright, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. But let me know what you think about Chapter 5 so far. Is it a L or a W, man? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's a L for me, bro. It's a L.